The Green Bay Packers are entering a pivotal chapter of their training camp, and while fans are eagerly anticipating the first preseason kickoff, something far more compelling is unfolding right before our eyes: the rise of the unexpected. Every summer, under the radar and off the beaten path, certain players claw their way into the spotlight, and this year is no different. In fact, 2025 might just be one of the most exciting years for dark horse candidates in recent memory. The Packers' legacy of undrafted rookies, making the 53-man roster for 20 consecutive seasons, isn't just a quirky stat. It's a cultural cornerstone of this organization. It speaks to a deeper truth in Green Bay. If you work, fight, and shine when it counts, this team will find a spot for you. And as of now, 3 names are surging to the top, 3 underdogs defying the odds and demanding attention. Under Nazir Stackhouse, may have entered camp as just another UDFA out of Georgia, but today he's redefining what it means to be next man up on this Packers defense. At 6'3" and 325 pounds, Stackhouse is a mountain of a man with the gravitational pull of a game-changer. You don't just replace someone like TJ Slayton, who led the entire NFL in ESPN's run-stop-win rate in 2023, unless you find someone special. Stackhouse may not rack up sacks or flashy highlights, but make no mistake, his impact is immediate and immense. He's dominating the line of scrimmage in practice, tossing interior offensive linemen like rag dolls and closing run lanes like a steel door. This isn't hype. It's the kind of performance that changes the dynamics of a defense. Stackhouse embodies the rare, almost forgotten art of the true nose tackle. A positionless age has left the league starving for gap stuffers who can anchor a run defense, and Stackhouse is proving he can be that wall. If he keeps this up in preseason action, the Packers' 21st consecutive year with a UDFA on the roster isn't a hope. It's an inevitability. Then there's Omar Brown, the undrafted safety out of Nebraska, who isn't just knocking on the door of the 53-man roster, he's blowing the hinges off. What Brown did during family night wasn't just impressive, it was historical. 3 interceptions in one night? That's the stuff of legends in camp lore. But what elevates Brown's case is consistency. 5 picks in 9 practices is not luck. That's elite ball-hawking instincts, and at a position that's often more about trust and awareness than just raw talent, Brown is showing both. Yes, the path to the roster is steep. Xavier McKinney, Evan Williams, and Javon Bullard have already carved out their spots, and the likes of Kitan Oladipo and Zane Anderson offer stiff competition. But football isn't just about seniority or pedigree, it's about production, and Brown is producing. His college experience on special teams, over 250 snaps, is a weapon in his arsenal. If he proves he can execute there, it's hard to see how you justify leaving him off this team. Defensive coordinator Jeff Hafley is crafting a secondary that thrives on aggression, intelligence, and instincts. Omar Brown checks every box, and right now, he's forcing the Packers' hand. Keep sleeping on him, and you'll wake up seeing his name in a Sunday box score. And finally, Melton. A name that's quickly becoming one of the most intriguing in all of Packers camp. A third-year wide receiver from Rutgers turned cornerback? It sounds like a desperate gimmick, right? Wrong. This is not just some training camp novelty act. This is the story of a player reborn. With the cornerback room depleted beyond the top 3, Hobbs, Nixon, and Valentine, Green Bay needed someone to step up. And Melton didn't just step. He sprinted into the conversation. His athletic metrics always hinted at a potential future on defense. And now that future is becoming a reality. Reports from camp suggest Melton doesn't just look the part, he's playing it. His transition has been seamless, his learning curve steep but steady, and his impact immediate. He's in a position battle against rookies and UDFAs, none of whom have the mental toughness, drive, or upside Melton brings, and the coaching staff sees it too. When Hafley says, "You win games with guys like Bo," that's not just a compliment. That's a public endorsement. That's a shot fired to the rest of the roster bubble. This guy is for real. Melton isn't just playing for a spot, he's playing for redemption, for legacy, for proof that the impossible can be achieved. These three players, Stackhouse, Brown and Melton, are not your typical bubble guys. They are competitors with an edge, with a hunger that radiates through their play. They are reminders of what makes football so magnetic, the chance to beat the odds, to silence the doubters, to earn your place when no one else believes in you. Every camp has its heroes, but Green Bay, with its culture of opportunity and accountability, continues to be the league's proving ground for the unproven. So here's the challenge for Packers fans. Watch closely. These aren't just training camp flukes. These are players who may define depth, resilience and identity for this team in 2025. If you care about the soul of football, if you believe in the underdog story, then this is your moment. Support it, discuss it, debate it. And if you're as fired up about these guys as we are, hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more breakdowns that cut through the noise. Because the season doesn't start in September. It starts right now.